Now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time!
Hello and welcome back to the Loose Nuts Tight Bolts podcast.
Hey guys, Chris here.
Yeah, man.
I did that. Well,
Hey.
speak into your mic, man.
How's your microphone? I should have done
Microphone's
that.
down to my boobs. Yeah. Is that better?
That is
That's
so much better.
Are you happy with the levels, or do you want me to increase it a little bit so you can put it a little bit further away? Or what do you want?
Oh, that's all right.
Sure?
Yeah.
You can sit back in
I
the
can
chair.
manage to get my stubby in my mouth still.
fucking
So.
put it away from your mic. So we'll just have a little discussion off.
We playing
off-
drums.
How bad's
off-
that?
We're having a little discussion in the green room prior about.
I love you, Pookie, forever.
Did anybody ever find out who Pookie was?
No, she won't. She's been on multiple podcasts now, and she won't admit who Pookie is yet.
Yeah.
I'm so upset.
Pookie might be more than one.
Pookie, she loves Pookie forever.
Anyhow, so yes, we were just talking about this before, but there's a new meme out, and it said it's got her on one side, the Hock Tour girl, and it basically said
That hawk too.
Spit on that thing, you get me?
that had her on one side, and it says you've been great, but now, and then it had the
Ray
Australian Ray gun, is it?
Something like that.
Ray gun, yeah. So that's
That's the female breakdancer at the Olympics who was awful.
yeah, like
Well, she was. It wasn't breakdancing. It was interpretive dance.
so yeah. So it's a touchy subject because you look at it either way, right? One, she copped that much slack over it that her mental
Yeah.
health's not going to be great.
No.
Two, why?
Yeah, why'd send her? Like honestly, if we knew we weren't going to be competitive in that department, send a 18-year-old or send something. Don't send a 36-year-old university major who's majoring in the subject, whose husband was on the board of fucking breakdancing
Well,
Australia.
it was just her husband and her on the board.
Yeah, well, that's a bit of nepotism there, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't know what that word means.
just say yes. If you, yeah. Just agree. If someone says, "Oh, it's a bit of this," yeah, sure, man.
Yeah, sure.
I'll Google it later.
So
Big words for Brendo on Friday.
yeah. So, anyways, that I just I saw one of her other dances that she did.
Is that what they're called?
She did better breakdancing in the like the closing down, the closing ceremony.
Yeah. So here's my interpretation of this. My
She did better
interpretation
dancing in the closing ceremony.
is there was two, maybe three different scenarios. Right. Number one is someone really wanted the gold and she was going to take it, so they paid her to do the kangaroo hop.
Doubt it.
Number two is she had some really good drugs before she went on and thought she was moving like Flash Gordon or the Flash, whatever you want to go. Flash Gordon's a bit old. And, really she was moving like a snail.
Well, there's also she's doing a university degree in breakdancing or whatever. I don't know how that's a university degree.
Yeah, how can you do a university degree on something that's so they're classified as an art, so it can be any way that you express it?
Yeah,
Well, but then you can do an art. You
no,
can do an art
but
degree.
there's also you've got breakdancing, right? Mm-hmm. But you've also got interpretive dance.
I don't know what the fuck she was interpreting.
Yeah,
A kangaroo.
But interpretive dance,
I
it's
didn't
like
see that.
a story by dancing. But breakdancing isn't that. Breakdancing is spinning roonies on your head and all types of shit.
I don't know. I reckon she'd make a good
If you
car
say-
engineer. She's done all the schooling, no
Yeah.
idea how to do it.
Yeah, well, if you look at it, you see,
Never been out in the field.
she wasn't doing shit from Step Up, and Step Up's breakdancing.
Oh, yeah. So if you watch Step Up, you go,
interpretation of
no wonder
what breakdancing is.
No wonder America has a breakdancing federation.
well, why is it an Olympic sport?
Yeah.
That's
It's technically not a sport, is it? It's an art.
I don't know why it's a sport.
I don't know. I think
It's-
I
I
think
think
the
it's-
Olympics are just running out of ideas.
I don't know. But it's one of those.
But
I don't know if it was a France-based Olympic sport because the home country can add a certain amount of sports into the Olympics per games for their own.
well, it was the first year, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I don't know if it was a France thing or if the Olympics were trying to push for it. But I think they've canned it now.
Oh, 100%.
because of her.
100% it would have been canned. Not only because of her, because of the feedback
Yeah.
that it got from, like, you know, because it's basically created a negative feedback for the Olympics.
Oh yeah, but the issue is right. You've had it's been the most successful Olympic Games ever for Australia, but no one's talking about the 18 gold medals we won.
Yeah, no one's talking
Actually,
about the
Yeah.
skateboarder,
Yeah.
the 14-year-old skateboarder,
who
the girl.
I
who
saw
took out-
I saw an ad who didn't want to fly back in business class with all the other Olympians. She flew back in economy with her two best friends.
Yeah, right. No.
Good on her.
Yeah. But again,
Was that Chloe Cavell?
the skateboarder, the 14-year-old skateboarder.
14-year-old.
Oh no, because Chloe Cavell didn't actually. She wasn't.
Youngest
She
in
she didn't get anything, but she did. She tried her heart out. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, the one who won gold or something. Yeah,
she's
the other
youngest
younger
in,
one.
youngest in Australian history to win
Yeah.
gold medal.
Yeah, but so
I think that is.
no one's talking about the 18 gold medals Australia won. We're all talking about some 36-year-old fucking breakdancer who didn't even score a point.
That's true because everyone hops onto negativity.
Yeah,
You know.
but
You
also,
do it, yeah, it's the same.
but
what
also,
it-
was that not her? Was that not her? Like, was that
So,
not a thing? Maybe
so at the
to
end
get
at the
her-
end of the day, I
To get
don't
her
I
out
don't
there.
believe it to be. Well, like, you know, we're way off track of what our
Conspiracy.
normal podcast is
yeah,
here,
we're
but
jumping deep waters, isn't it?
it's the media,
Yeah.
right? At the end of the day, it's the media who put out this stuff,
Yeah, but it's never going to change.
and then they make a comment on it, and then other people start commenting on it, and then it goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
So,
It's like anything, but like you fuck up a car, it spreads like wildfire.
correct.
Through
You
a
bend
workshop.
over,
through a workshop.
you bend
Or
over
through a
backwards
customer
and help
base or
that
something.
customer, and they are the happiest person on the planet.
No,
They might tell one or two people.
Nah, it depends what the fuck up is.
Ask me about my work-related incident.
What happened
Later.
about your work later? Is that
Well,
a Patreon exclusive?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's classified information or whatever.
yeah.
So basically, I got jumped by a couple of bikies.
Yeah, you probably didn't need to go that far. You got attacked.
Yeah, I got attacked, and over a work-related incident, and they said they were big names and all this sort of stuff, but really they were nothing. And so that car, basically there was no issues with that car when it left the workshop. I got a phone call after it left the workshop saying the wheel had fallen off about 3 hours later. Now, we know if you left a wheel loose and you're driving out the door,
It happens basically in the driveway.
You know, yeah,
Or you feel it in the
exactly.
driveway.
Exactly.
Usually.
So anyways, so it was all set up as a con to try and get some money.
Well, it depends how loose the wheel
Anyways,
is.
I bent over backwards. This happened on a Friday night.
Oh, yuck.
I picked the customer up from the side of the road, put the person in my car with my son and my partner at the time, drove them back, got them another car, sent them on their way, had the car towed to the workshop, fixed the car, did everything, bent over backwards for him. And then 2 weeks later, I got attacked.
2 weeks later, you got attacked.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Thought it would happen there and then.
No. 2 weeks later, they, what's the word? Baited me.
Baited you.
Yeah, to go somewhere and look at a car that had broken down like around the corner from
Yeah,
where I
right.
was living. So
Yeah.
anyhow, in long story short, that's giving me like PTSD, anxiety, all sorts of shit. It's great.
Yeah, it's great.
It's cool. But so, have we got any like our normal shit to talk about? I know that normally we have somebody on here at the moment, but Chad's off.
He's
We do
off.
have to do a shout out.
We do have to do a shout out.
I don't know.
It is Mitch's birthday.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Mitch.
Happy birthday, Mitch. Hope you hear this. You probably won't hear it for a week or so.
No.
But we are thinking about you on your birthday. It is Friday, the 16th of the 8th. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. So,
Look,
yeah.
you haven't read a loop sticker out today.
I've done invoices and I've done next services. 16th of the 2nd, 6 months, you know?
Yeah.
So,
That's the only ways to keep track of my days when I keep track sometimes, writing out loop stickers of where it was.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
Well, normally my watch used to have, but now it doesn't.
Yeah,
I don't know how to fix it.
Fucking
So,
old fuck.
yes.
Fucking boomer.
Come on.
What?
What do you got for us?
I don't know. I've got a bunch of beef going down on TikTok between Snap-on people and a bunch of stuff going down.
Mac,
Is
in
that
America?
the US?
In America, yeah.
The Matco, what is it?
No, it's the Harbour Freight Icon versus the Snap-on flank drive, and there's a bunch of people going at it about it. So there's this one dude, there's this guy, Mr. Subaru, who I follow. He's very bit contentious because
I think you mentioned him before.
I've mentioned him a couple of times. He's great with finding. He used to be a Snap-on dealer for years. He's a mechanic. Used to be a Snap-on dealer. He's now just a YouTuber guy. I don't know if he owns a workshop or if he just works on stuff for YouTube. But so he's got beef with a bunch of these other tool people that reckon he talks shit. But what he says seems to make sense, and the other people seem to be crackpots. If you ask me. But so there's the Harbour Freight, which is virtually Bunnings of some sort in the States. He's got a brand of tools called Icon, and they released out a spanner that basically trying to compete with the flank drive pluses for half the price or whatever.
They do look very, very similar.
Oh yeah, and they apparently they feel awful in the hand though, like they're
Okay.
sharp edges and stuff. But
yeah, all right.
yeah, so Snap-on used to have this test for the flank drive plus when they first came out to Australia or first came out. So they had a
Wrong hole. He just took a sip of his hard solo.
you right?
So,
Got him. Went down the wrong hole, buddy.
wow, don't put your feet up on the desk and then sit back in the
Got too
chair.
excited. He was getting relaxed and comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Snap-on used to have this test as like a this other place were using 13 mils.
That's what Mitch had on the show here. Yeah.
So that nylon.
Sorry.
Did Mitch have that nylon? The nylon. So they've got two. They've got the big solid bar, but they also got a nylon. They used to have a nylon thing that you put two spanners opposing each other, and you'd just push them together and you see which one slips first. And obviously back in the day, the smooth open end standard spanner would slip before the flank drive easy. But so this other company was on the Snap-on truck. It's actually what is 13 mil in Imperial?
Half inch.
So they were using 13 mil spanners
Does that show my age?
when
Very much so.
yeah, very much so. But it was actually meant for half inch.
Yeah.
So 13 mil. The Snap-on slipped before the Harbour Freight. They did multiple tests and the Snap-on slipped for all the time, but they actually were doing it wrong. They were pulling them together instead of pulling them opposing each other,
Yeah.
which is how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, the bloke that you're talking about.
He's got a grey ponytail. He's a flog. I don't like
Yeah,
him.
neither do I.
Yeah.
He does more head in.
Yeah,
He's a fuckwit.
yeah, I've seen.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. I don't.
Don't know.
Royal
I don't know. Yeah, he's
Royal Automotive or something.
his son or something. They do videos. I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
He's a dick.
But but then Mr. Subaru did it himself, and he had
He used proper bolts.
well no, this guy used the half inch. He did the same test with the half inch nylon block, but he had the proper half inch spanners and didn't oppose, and the Harbour Freight one slipped first compared to the flank drive one. But it's just like I don't really care. Like who cares? Like if the Harbour Freight tool will do the job.
Any tool will do the job if you use it right.
I literally don't
for the first time.
Like I literally don't care about. I was just so funny this beef. I'm just like, who the fuck gets this upset about this shit? I'm like people targeting Mr. Subaru about stuff. Him talking about Snap-on stuff. People saying he doesn't have any idea. I'm like, well, yeah, it was a Snap-on dealer for like 10 years.
Yeah.
He puts out all these extra tools that are virtually a Snap-on competitor or tools that companies Snap-on buy and rebrand their tools, but the other companies still sell their tools for a cheaper price. So he knows all this stuff, puts it all out there for people to find, and people bagging. Like, that's great information. He puts it out.
It's pretty petty. Like
That's
you're a mechanic with a workshop, and you're whinging about Bunnings, so to speak, releasing a fucking a spanner.
yeah. Well, I don't know if it's. I think it's like
DIY tools.
yeah. I think
Stop.
I don't know. I don't really know the angle of any of it. I'm just like, are they upset that this company's released a spanner that's sort of competitive, or are they? I just don't get it. They're like, who the fuck really cares?
Yeah.
It's a spanner that does a job, and if people can,
Like,
if
I'm
you
sure
buy
there's-
what you can afford and you get the job done.
Kick-ass fucking
So what are they trying to say?
DIY?
That it's been like because Snap-on obviously have their stuff patented.
Oh, I think it was that people were trying to say that They were trying to say Harbor Freight and Snap-on. They were selling the same thing, but you can tell by looking at it. You go, that looks so much cheaper than.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
what's
Snap-ons.
what's the price difference?
I have no
Looking
idea.
that up right now.
And do they have a lifetime warranty?
Yeah, I think they do. I think Harbor Freight. I think Icon Tools do have a pretty good warranty.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I sent you a couple of reels the other day on tools, didn't I?
Probably. I don't know.
You haven't looked at them?
I probably have. Who knows?
Why not?
Yeah, we all get on our phones. That's great
Well,
podcasting, guys.
we've had-
For
So
everyone.
if you have a look at that one, sorry, just real
What?
quick. That one there,
Which one?
where my thumb is,
Yeah.
they come in the same looking black
Tray.
tray and
But that's
fucking
not hard.
everything.
That's
Right.
not hard though.
But like, who really cares? Like, if it does the job, it does the job. And it all depends what you want to spend money on, right?
There's only like you can go and buy a set of Craft-Rite spanners and it'll come in the same black tray.
You didn't send me anything unless you put it in the chat.
Oh,
You didn't send anything probably.
Our chat.
I'm allergic to bullshit.
Oh, then.
Wow.
What have we got here? What's this? Laser tools. What is this fucking shit?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah. See.
Oh,
What is this?
yeah, there's one in there that I said to grab like 15 of them.
Oh
and
yeah,
I'll have-
little like S hook that goes under.
Oh yeah, that's a great tool there. Pry bar there for the lower controller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but that looks like something you get at Bunnings.
Yeah, but it'd be strong as fuck if it had something.
Oh
like that.
yeah, it
Could
was.
make something.
Oh, the lock nut removal tool.
Oh, that was cool. I like
You
that
drill
one.
it out. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So drill it out and then whack this thing into it and then but that's mainly for the European stuff.
He
I was
literally,
gonna
he
say
literally
that,
sent
yeah.
us the fucking flog.
Yeah, that's him.
He literally
Yeah.
put it in the chat. That dude.
That dude. He's the one that's been carrying on about all this fucking icon
Oh.
stuff.
He literally sent it.
Is that him?
Yeah,
He's
that's
the
the,
Well,
biggest
that
wanker.
was like, actually, if you watch that one,
paying for diagnosis.
that was
paying for a vehicle to be diagnosed as a scam.
yeah. So that's no, he's not saying that.
No, that's what someone's asked him.
Yeah,
someone's
yeah.
put in a comment, yeah, and he's obviously replying to that.
He's replying to that. Like it's like we all say and we all speak about. Like you're not paying for the time that it takes us to do something. You're paying for the time it took us to learn how to do that.
Paying for the knowledge and experience.
Exactly. So, if it says it takes you an hour to do this and we do it in 45 minutes, well, that's
Still an hour.
That's still an hour,
Yeah.
because of the fact that we learn how to do it quicker.
Oh yeah. That's a great tool for getting ball joints out or something. That little S.
Yeah, it's like a little it looks like it should be attached to a chain and have a boat hook on it. Like,
Yeah, we'll put all this stuff on social media or something.
yeah, we got to do that. We got
Gotta
to
be
get up
better.
to date on our socials a bit more, I think, and start building this because what episode are we up to now?
This would be, I think, this
Could be
is
8 or 9, wouldn't it?
no, it's like 10. It's like 11.
Really?
All right, well,
No, it's 12.
Listen, I'm gonna
Episode 12.
actually see how
Yeah,
many people see this on Facebook.
Yeah, you didn't post anything about their last episode,
Yeah, I did.
did you? Did you put a thing up?
I don't
over-
think so.
I didn't.
Because
Think,
I didn't know it was up until I looked for it.
I thought you post it when it's up.
yeah, but you usually do your little spiel about it.
Oh, shy.
Yeah, you didn't do that. I forgot to remind you, and then I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
You gotta have a
It's
look
not
at-
like I don't have anything else to do.
Have a look at the Spotify account
Um,
because it doesn't notify you.
Yeah, but you got to click notifications. That's you.
I do.
That's your end.
we
it's
haven't
not
clicked the
mine.
right one.
Oh, so it doesn't. You can't select to send out
It
notifications.
if you select to be notified, it
Yeah.
should automatically notify people.
Well, mine.
Maybe,
All right.
maybe
Well,
not. May have to
well,
just look into it.
this week we'll put up a thing, right? And then everybody who listens to it has to come back to this and tell me the answer to this dad joke. All right? Compliments of Sarah. Why don't dinosaurs clap? That's it. Okay. Come up with that answer. Comment on Facebook, and then next week I'll tell you.
We average about 30 plays per episode on Spotify.
Yeah, but how many times do you listen to it?
Oh, to be honest, I don't really listen to them anymore.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
I don't listen to them back anymore.
I listened to them.
Yeah, you did last week.
Yeah. And you told me, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, that was good.
I was,
what did I get with the ambulance?
oh, I was in agony.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
So
Sorry.
We're all
Fuck's
a bit crook. You're just getting over the flu you had.
I'm still getting over it.
Yeah.
Like, it's still...
And I think I'm starting to get it.
Oh,
I'm starting to get it, I think. I've got a bit of a cough going.
you know what? Dan is going to be grumpy as fuck next
Yeah, I'm starting a 12-week challenge next week. Hope going to try my best to stay off the piss and just be shakes and weight loss shakes and minimal food, protein stuff for 12 weeks.
week. So,
I'll come out look like a shadow.
you're doing a 12-week course. I'm doing a 28-day course, a 28-day challenge.
28 days later.
Yeah,
What a fucking movie. What a fucking movie.
Oh, I don't know. Anyways, we're not a movie podcast, man. Yeah, so...
Have you not seen 28 Days Later?
Probably.
The zombie movie. A UK one.
If I say yes, can we
Yeah,
move
I
on
think
to
I
what I
have.
was saying?
No, fuck. You need to watch it.
All right, I'll have a look.
That's your homework for this weekend. Watch 28 Days Later. And then if you get in, watch 28 weeks after that.
Okay, all right.
Fucking awesome movie.
Deal. So... fuck was I saying? Can you
You're doing a
rewind?
28 day.
Yeah, so we're doing a 20. I'm doing a 28-day challenge. So this week, I haven't been to the gym now for 2 years.
Yeah.
Due to
We can tell.
shut up, fuck. See, you've never been to a gym.
We can tell.
Jim's been in him though.
Ooh. So I've gone back to the gym, right?
Yeah,
I did 3 days this week.
And he hasn't fucking stopped whinging about it.
At F45. Oh, it was death.
Oh, you did F45?
Yeah.
I thought you came back to Planet Fitness.
No, F45. So I've done 3 F45s workouts.
Okay,
so
fair enough. You got enough to whinge about that.
Yeah, see? So I did one on Tuesday morning at 5 o'clock. I did one on...
Did you see the video I recorded of him and put in the chat?
Yeah, fuck.
Walking out the door.
Yeah, walk like a cowboy.
Oh, mate, you were just a fucking stick figure type.
And for some reason, you were moving a bit better today. Why is that?
Yeah, all right, we'll get to there in a sec. So anyways, yeah, Monday, Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
And then Thursday morning, I didn't sleep on Wednesday, Thursday night. I didn't sleep.
Yeah.
And we'll get to that again soon.
Yeah.
And anyways, so Benny and Sia, they've decided they want to do this, and Benny's really into it, and Benny wants me to come. And I actually had a good session with him this morning where we had competitions between each other, and this old bloke still got it.
He's a little twink. Shout out Benny, by the way.
So anyway, so we did that, and now we're doing a 28-day challenge because we're going on a cruise on the 18th of September, and the challenge ends on the 16th of September. So I've got to lose like 15 kilos in 4
Otherwise,
weeks.
he's too heavy for the boat.
Yeah, it's got a SWL and he exceeds it.
Wow.
Not
so,
again.
So anyway, so with all my heart stuff and anxiety and PTSD and chronic insomnia and like not sleeping.
You don't have to lie to us, mate. We're not your doctor.
No, but you know, I'll come into work at 3:45 in the morning. Like I work on the computer at every hour. Anyways, so
Stop drinking
I went
Lucasades,
to the doctors. I got a referral to go and see a special doctor. All right,
One of the good kinds.
a cannabis doctor.
Dr. Marijuana.
Yes. So, anyways, this cannabis doctor has now legally prescribed me a THC dosing.
Nice.
So basically, it comes in the form of a vape. So of night time, I can vape it, and then of the morning, I get a CBD oil under my tongue, which has no THC.
No,
in
that's
it.
just the
So-
whole information and all the
Yeah.
other. It just has all the good shit, but without the
And
other
then
stuff.
he's also given me the opportunity he's given me a script for some flour.
Wifey's calling.
flour. Like for baking.
Flour. No, flour. Like the...
What do you like buds?
Yes.
Oh.
But we could,
So-
in
yeah,
the,
so they're
in
not-
the
in the
professional
medical, they're
world,
not called buds.
they call them flour.
Flour.
So,
But so what do you got for your vape instead of like what's
so
if it's not
so
if
there's
it's not
all different.
flour?
There's all different ways. Like you can do it the old school way with the water and the bong.
Yeah, I know.
Like-
but so in your vape that you have, so you've got the oil vape.
Yeah, it's got
So it's very similar to like a normal vape.
no, it's skinnier than a pencil.
Yeah, but it's the same sort of reaction.
Yeah, press
though.
the button, suck on it. Yeah, same sort of
Yeah,
action.
but the other vape you have,
Yeah, so
you actually
the-
have to grind the weed up and
Yeah,
put
so
into a
you
little
got
canister.
you got to grind it up, and then basically nothing goes to waste anymore with it. So you grind it up. It's in this little grinder thing, and it's got a couple of shelves, and one shelf is like all the stuff grinded up,
Yeah.
and then underneath that is the powder. Now the powder is what you can use to cook with and all this sort of stuff. So she like
So if you go to Chris's house, don't get the brownies. There's two
If-
packets of brownies.
if
One
it
says
says
special, be
dads,
careful.
don't touch.
Yeah, unless you want to have a real good dad.
But anyway, so yesterday I went home and I set this one up, and it was really
It's fucking technical.
20 years ago, when
It's not just getting the scissors out in the Ziploc bag,
30
chopping it all
what is
up,
it? Like,
breaking a ciggy up, putting
back
the
in
spin
the day, yeah, back in the day when we all experimented and shit.
Well, sorry, that was theoretically.
Yeah. Hypothetically,
Yeah.
Shout out to his
hypothetically,
mum.
Yeah.
Shout out to his mum.
hypothetically, if you
She
ever
taught me.
experienced with this stuff, you realise that, there wasn't a science. There was a glass cup,
No.
a pair of scissors, a bud, oak or an orchie bottle with a bit of hose, and a tin can cut into a circle and
Off you went.
rolled into this little cone-shaped cylinder thing.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, yeah. And then you hypothetically you stack the things that's in the glass cup that you've just cut up with the scissors into the end of the thing, and then that one. That was actually a good noise, Dan.
Jesus. You suck.
Anyways, so that was pretty simple. It sounded complicated.
No, it's after that. Like,
Oh yeah, that was me just coughing before. And anyway, it made it really simple.
yeah, it sounds super easy.
So I'm like, yeah, sweet, all right, no worries, cool. And I'm thinking, you know what, I've got young kids around the house. I don't want them knowing that I'm going to get high, like I'm not going to get high. I'm going to take the edge off, and I'm trying to
Yeah.
get off the idea is to get off all my medication.
Yeah, it's also to help stop you from drinking so much as well, because that's what you're supplementing everything with as well.
100%, yeah. So anyways, I went to a shop yesterday. I'm not sure how I go about talking about this shop, so we won't name the shop, but I actually walked into the shop and it was literally everything to do with smoking weed.
But isn't this like a proper shop though?
It is a proper shop.
Yeah. So it's
But it's all legal because
Yeah.
it's more like they don't sell the weed there, obviously, because you've got to get it from a pharmacy these
Yeah.
days, or get it online.
But they sell all the
sell all the equipment. Yeah.
Equipment. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, so I said, okay, I just need something, little vape, so I can smoke some flour, and I said, that's it. And she goes, okay, so what you're going to need is this. And she pulls out the vape, and I'm like, yeah, sweet, all right, cool. And she goes, now this is how you use it. And I went, oh, I've got to, what? I've got to put these capsules in, and then I've got to pack the capsules, and then I've got to put that in there, and then, anyways. What are you looking at?
No, I swear to God, I just heard the door.
Oh, maybe Gary's out there dropping the ute off. Anyways, so last night I thought, listen, I'll give this a try. I took a couple of puffs on it at about 8:55 last night. And I said to the missus, all right, you're going to watch something, let's watch a movie. Next minute, I'm like, babe,
I'm going to bed.
Babe, I can't watch this movie. I'm like, can we turn it off? I need to go to sleep. Like, I'm tripping balls. So
you're actually tripping, were you?
I wasn't tripping,
You were like,
but I could feel myself, some people when they smoke weed, they get anxious for a while,
Yeah, that's
and I
it.
could feel myself starting to, I was relaxed, but then I was also like, I just felt
It
different.
worked.
Yeah, it worked.
It
So,
worked, yeah.
and I'm like, all right, I'm taking advantage of this now. I'm going to
gotta get to bed,
I'm gonna
yeah.
close my eyes.
So you
So,
slept to 1 o'clock until the dogs wake you up.
so Alex has said, all right, I'm just going to go and say goodnight to Piper. So she's walked downstairs. I don't remember her coming back up. So obviously, in the time she's gone to say goodnight, I'm out of it. And then, the dogs woke me up at 1 o'clock. I took them to the toilet. I came back up. I laid in bed.
And you go back to sleep.
My alarm went off at 4:15. I got up. I went to the gym, and I felt amazing.
And you looked 10 times better than you had for the other 2 days. You actually looked recovered from
Yeah.
your gym workouts.
You're
And-
all bright-eyed and
Yeah.
bushy
Yeah,
tailed this
and
morning.
I'd even
To be honest,
had
you
to.
look the best this morning you have for a while.
I also had to come in hot. Remember this morning, so I had to
Yeah.
drive all the way to Calgary to
Yeah.
Glenworth Valley, all the way. Had to drive up there, drop Sienna off for a wedding, and then coming back. Or on the way there, I bought a coffee. Not a smart idea. And then coming back,
That went straight to the bowel.
yeah, it turned bad. Like I thought I was either going home, going to the shops, or my undies were gone. So coming here flying into the toilet, and then after that,
Yeah.
I felt great. Like it's the first time in like a long time I've actually felt refreshed after a night, even going to the gym.
Yeah. You could just tell that. I could just tell him like, oh, he's not sore like he has been. Like it's actually helped him recover. He's actually getting
Well,
good sleep.
not so
to
much
recover.
like even good sleep to recover. Like the night before, I think I slept 3 hours.
Yeah, it's
maximum.
fucking dog shit. You
So-
can't recover from a gym like a day of work and gym like that.
You can't recover from anything. On
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so-
minimum 6 hours.
Yeah, see that.
Yeah, so that's hectic. That's crazy. It must be such a good feeling for you.
It was.
And you must have been filthy. The dogs woke you up at 1 o'clock.
I was, but I wasn't.
Surprised
What?
you woke up.
Were you worried that you weren't going to go back to sleep?
So I could tell, like, because
You
walking
could
down
tell
the
that, like,
stairs,
this is just
walking down the stairs, I wasn't like normally when I used to walk down the stairs, I was like, yeah, all right, sweet. But walking down the stairs, I was concentrating
yeah.
because I could, like, my eyes were like,
You could tell.
yeah. So, and then I went down there and I was like walking around the kitchen, waiting for the dog to come back in, and I'm thinking, fuck, I'm hungry.
Hurry up.
I'm hungry, so I grabbed a spoonful of peanut butter because peanut butter's a
Oh
healthy,
yeah,
healthy
yeah.
snack.
It
Yeah,
used, to,
so-
it used to be Nutella.
Yeah, spoonful of peanut butter. Yeah, for you and the dog.
Oh, for me.
Oh yeah.
He didn't
yeah.
say where he put the spoonful.
Yeah, he didn't say.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
so I had my crunchy nut peanut butter.
Oh, that's not good for you, dickhead.
Busted
No,
nut.
it's
Busted nut peanut butter.
It's the Maver's stuff. It's the healthy stuff.
Oh, fucking bullshit.
Anyway, it is healthy.
That tastes like ass.
Anyway,
The healthy peanut butter is the fucking awful.
it's not. You got to try this stuff. Trust me.
Just
I'm
your
not trying- I'm
just
not
like
trying
your
your
fucking
jar.
chips you made me try today.
The lentil chips. No, a fair call. They were.
I'm
yeah.
not fucking trying your peanut butter, but you just said
It's like eating polystyrene. It was horrid.
Yeah, it was.
that looked awful.
Anyways, so I'm waiting there for the dog, and I'm thinking, fuck, where's this? Oh, fuck it. So I went upstairs to bed, and then I heard her coming up the stairs, and then she's walking down the hallways and wooden floors.
Fucking Kansas.
Yeah, and I just said, Kansas bed, and then that's all I remember. So
That's good.
that's good. Oh, it's good. So hopefully, we'll see how this goes for a little while longer.
And
And
you got your big course tomorrow.
oh yeah, fuck.
Keeps forgetting about it.
I do keep forgetting about it. I got to
What-
drive to
what-
Alexandria tomorrow.
What time do you have to be there for?
7.
Oh,
7, but that's all right. Like, cause it's 7. It's 7 till 1:30.
just still.
So I'm
That's
going
still
tomorrow to
very
do
early.
an EV course. Now, if there's any mechanics that do actually listen to this, I've learnt that the legislation in Australia, well, I don't know if it's all of Australia or if it's just New South Wales, the legislation is changing due to for the electric vehicles. So Bosch, was it the Bosch? Is it just Bosch that I know? There's a couple of people that do those 1-day courses, right? But they're just you go there, you do the course, you get a
Learn the
certificate.
basics.
You get a certificate of attendance.
Yeah.
Right? Now, a lot of workshops out there have that certificate of attendance because that's what they've been given. But now, if you haven't done the course through a registered training organisation, your certificate of attendance pretty much means nothing. So this weekend, I'm doing a doing a course with an RTO. So I'll get a certificate of attainment for doing what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
and like when it comes to electric vehicles, the main thing is depowering and repowering. Mm-hmm. You know, and knowing what to do. Knowing what to do.
So
if
this is obviously just a very, very broad
Oh,
entry
yeah.
level, just to tell you how not to kill yourself.
yeah, but pretty much
Safety,
like.
where, what PPE you need, what precautions you need to take, and
And
stuff.
it's still a bit daunting and scary, you know, because like the first thing they say is,
we're going to give you a pair of 1,000-volt gloves.
Don't blow in them.
Shit. Which blow? Oh.
Oh, I thought you'd. Yep,
No,
don't worry.
no. You filthy fuckers. Get your head out of the gutter.
Sorry, you said it. No,
Me,
no.
me and Chris went from looking at you to looking at each other going,
What the fuck is he talking about? Nah,
Who's
because
blowing in their glove?
you're not supposed to get moisture. It's
good
so
idea
shit.
for a
like,
prank, but
chuck him in the bin
I
after.
don't know if that's a prank. That's like murder.
That's like someone putting freezing water in your
Isn't that-
boot. That's just fucking.
Isn't it manslaughter? Manslaughter or murder? One of the two.
It's, oh,
Shit.
if it's murder, fucking fiddle fart.
I found a shiny thing and I picked it up.
it is actually shiny.
It is shiny.
It is very shiny.
Yeah.
So-
But yeah, so yeah, I remember my Toyota course on hybrids was 3 days.
So there was one that was like, I thought this one would be 3 days.
Yeah.
This
This must just be just a sort of entry level.
But the good thing is, while I'm down there and seeing and speaking to the people, I'll be able to find out more about doing
Yeah,
more
more
courses,
courses, yeah.
because they are a registered training organisation.
So you'll need a safety triangle, put on the car.
There's so much. You gotta have a designated parking spot, designated bay.
Yep.
There's
Yep.
so much that goes into it.
I know. And have you guys heard that with electric vehicles, right? I don't know if we've spoken about this before,
Yeah, we've
but
approached it a couple of times, but yeah.
if it catches on fire, right, which happens more often than not, it's better off to let it burn than to try and put it out.
Well, yeah, because
Water and lithium do not
yeah.
get along.
Yeah, the fires
explode.
will come along, and it takes an hour and a half to put out a car burning, right?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of chemicals and water and all that sort of stuff. Or it's an hour and 45 minutes until the car burns out completely. So which one are you going to do? Just let it burn.
yeah, well, it depends. Yeah,
Depends where it is. Skull drag the fucker out of there.
yeah. It's
Not with a metal cable though.
it's a lot more daunting than what, like, you work yourself up a lot more than it actually is, because the safety precautions inbuilt to, well, all I know is hybrids with Toyota. When something went wrong, they literally told you what went wrong in the hybrid system.
Yeah.
So like they would always tell you that this is wrong. Like it's not really much false information
Yeah.
with a hybrid system. The petrol side used to throw shit off, but the hybrid system is like, this is wrong, and tells you.
Yeah.
Bit like your airbag system in your normal car. If there's one little thing wrong with it, the whole system shuts down.
Yeah, but the actual hybrid system, like the fault, normally indicates that's the problem there. That fault there.
That is the
very,
problem.
very rarely is it not. And they have all these service plugs you have to remove. I think Toyota has like 3, or they have one main one. You remove it, and you got to wait 5 minutes for the capacitors to drain
Yeah.
before you can work on them.
Yeah.
The main hybrid system, but
So,
yeah,
that's what I learned when I was down the AAA.
yeah,
Basically, with those if you get a electric vehicle towed into you and you push it, you're generating charge.
yeah, yeah.
So basically,
Yeah, you got to be super careful.
Yeah, you got to be super careful. Also, if you get an electric vehicle towed into you and you put it on the hoist at 4:30 or 3:30 in the afternoon, and you have a look at it and you don't know what it is,
Yeah,
well, take it back off the hoist,
yeah,
push it outside, and leave it there.
yeah. Oh, sorry.
Never
yeah.
leave it in your workshop.
Yeah, no, because if it catches
Yeah,
fire.
no.
Yeah, sorry. It's actually, if certain wires have worn through on the hybrid system, and because they've got like a metal sheathing around them and earthed out,
Yeah.
if you scan it, it will come up with this is worn and it's earthing out.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that's the
It'll tell you exactly.
yeah, it'll tell you exactly
Not a ballpark.
yeah,
of
not a ball, but like
where it might be.
This is a problem. Like it fucking warned you like straight away. Like it shuts off the hybrid system from working,
Yeah.
and they'll have a light on there, and it'll tell you exactly the issue. And
Yeah, so there is a lot of issues with the hybrids at the moment, or not only the hybrids, all the EV vehicles.
Yeah.
It's a real big topic. Are they going to last?
there's not that many issues with hybrids because the perfectly beneficial. The petrol engine charges them. So that's
But electric. Oh, okay, electric vehicles. Let's just talk about.
plug-in hybrids are
Yeah.
some issues.
Are
But
they
it's
going to
electric.
last?
Well, hydrogen is they reckon is going to be the big one.
All right, but we'll wait and see about that as well.
I don't
because-
think we'll
Hydrogen
have,
hybrid, I reckon.
I don't know. I don't reckon in our lifetime we'll have
I don't reckon.
full blown electric vehicles that are going to be more superior than an
they'll-
internal combustion engine.
I don't think electric's the way to go anyway.
So
It costs too much to all the
Especially
rare
here
earth
in
minerals
Australia.
and stuff needed. Just it's
Yeah.
awful. Like all the rare earth mineral mines in the Congo and shit is awful.
did we speak about this last week, or am I having a deja vu?
Oh, we did speak. We did preach.
So we spoke about the MG that drove to Costa.
Oh no, that was that with Josh. That might have been with Josh.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyways,
we did speak about the MG that drove to Coss Harbour.
yeah. Sorry for repeating ourselves, guys. Like, as we don't know what we talk about half the time.
Yeah, we can get asked a question like an hour after the podcast, and I go, I don't know, we just talked.
Yeah, we just sat here and
Yeah, we just sat here and
chit-chatted.
waffled. Yeah,
I'm just feet up on the desk. can
Chris is
in
just
hand.
waiting to get home,
Why?
get on his vape.
Get on my vape. Yeah. No, I've got to get up early. Oh, actually, I got up early this morning. Yeah. So yeah.
Just
all
set
right.
your alarm, mate. You'll be right.
Yeah, I'll be sweet. And then, yeah, I'm not looking forward to the drive though. I hate driving.
Just take Alex with you, make her drive.
Take the Merc.
No, because if that happens, she'll go shopping while I'm doing a course.
Oh, yeah. Well, just tell her she can't. You can't spend money.
Are you right?
Yeah, we need another road one. this one's fucked.
No, open your checkbook.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'll make it work.
Brandon's like, oh,
I'll make it work.
it's all right.
I'll modify it this way. Do we have any tech tips, or I'll let you think about that. You can think about that for a little bit.
Sorta, but we've already sort of touched on it with Josh. the
Oh,
automotive
yeah.
clinic, sort of.
Well, I just said his name. We didn't really touch on anything. I just said his name.
No, when we spoke to him.
Oh, when we spoke to him, yeah.
Shout
The
out
whole-
to Josh. Thanks
Yeah.
for sharing our shit and getting us out there a bit more.
Yeah, thanks,
mate.
buddy.
It actually
Legend.
worked really well.
Yeah. No, so big one was again having more than one scan tool.
Yes.
Perfect example that Ranger today.
Yep.
Chris is just filthy. He's like,
Both
fucking more money.
Both my D10 snap-on tool and your top of the line Zeus, both were incorrect, and there was a certain procedure we had to carry out on this Ranger that neither of them could do.
What'd you have to do?
So, long story short, we had to put a gearbox in this car.
Yeah.
So it sat for about a month or whatever it was, basically just sitting there without the battery hooked up. But long story short, it kept throwing this weird ass code for air position, which I've never fucking heard of. Anyway,
Yeah, right.
so I've got a software called Forescan. That's basically
Foreskin.
yeah,
We got one of those removers now.
which is as close as you can get, really, to a factory Ford tool without
Okay.
paying mega bucks.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't until I scanned it with that and actually, that's when it actually thrown a code that made sense and what the fuck was going on. But long story short, I needed to do a throttle body relearn.
No. Yeah, right.
That's how I found it.
That was on the Ranger that we did a
Transmission.
transmission
Yeah.
and the battery had been disconnected for maybe a month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I just lost everything. It was just shut the bed. Just
Yeah.
like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
But yeah.
Teach me.
And it wasn't only the code description that was wrong with both the snap-on tools. The code itself
Was a totally different
was
code.
a totally different code because if you Googled the
Yeah.
code it threw up, it said injectors.
This is
Correct.
this is the problem with all aftermarket scan tools I found.
Yeah.
It's just
And the other thing that's also sent us down a bit of a,
Fucks me
a
off.
bum path is we never drove the thing.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
the other big one.
We never drove it because
Yeah,
of the
you've
fact that
never driven it, so you have no idea what the
it,
problem.
it came in with a fucking gearbox.
You had
so-
no idea if the engine light was there before or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Like 2 days ago, I finished it, the gearbox and everything, and started it for the first time and all the rest of it, and it was chuffing a bit of smoke and it stunk. It was bad. I was
Yeah,
like,
my eyes were burning.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's just I don't know.
Sat for a while.
Don't know. DPF might be full. I don't know. So I ended up taking it for a quick road test. I ended up coming back as soon as I could because it was just a smoke show. And then, yeah, that's when I found the code with the snap-on tools. And we kind of got put on the back burner there for a bit because we got a bit
Busy.
Busy.
And
Been a busy week this
I
week.
always,
No hater.
yeah, I always forget that I've got that ForeScan software. So
So is
I'll
that
use
just for
that.
Fords?
it'll do Ford, Mazda, Mercury.
Oh, so it does all. Yeah, it does all like the FOMO co.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So you can pay a subscription, which is like $35 Australian
Yeah.
a year, and you can do programming with it. You can
Yeah,
do
right.
all
So it's a
sorts of
good,
stuff with
good
it.
bit of kit.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna have to look at it, possibly go on like an Autel scanner, because yeah,
It might even be worth like just I don't know if you can talk to somebody who has something different.
well, Adric has
yeah.
a Autel,
Yeah, just talk to him and see if you can borrow it for a day,
and like,
for
so
an hour.
9 times out of 10, if this can't do it, his can do it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or if his can't do it, this can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Autel's probably the better one to go for, especially if you can get the higher end one. Because
Yeah.
the higher end one, you can actually do programming.
that's all we do here, mate. We get the higher end stuff.
Yeah, fucking Alex hates it.
Yeah. 'Cause you can get all sorts of attachments for it to
Yeah.
program keys, to do everything. Clone computers
This-
and stuff with
this-
them.
Yeah,
With the
okay.
snap-on stuff, you can't do any of that with.
This is the issue I have with all aftermarket scan tools coming from a dealership background is you just get spoiled.
Yeah.
When you work with that one car, you got all the correct technology and everything just works, and he's like, but fuck, it pisses you off, and
Never, unlike you boys,
Yeah, you've
I've
never had
had
that experience.
Never had that.
you've never been able to look at the computer and get the wiring diagrams in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the
so
one.
we had this one software
Fucking Toyota
at
Cyrus.
one of the workshops I was working, and it was just when all the V-dubs started coming out with had to scan the computer to reset the service
So,
lights.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it before. That's what I thought. I thought it was the door, but
Yeah, I heard something.
oh no, the light's off next door.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I don't know.
Someone's trying to get into us.
I'll go and have a look.
Fuck, imagine that.
Okay. Karen.
Yeah,
Who the fuck's Karen?
I don't know because I didn't say Karen.
Imagine that. Imagine if someone's trying to fucking break in while doing
Doing a potty. Yeah.
that. Would we'll share that everywhere. We got
Yeah.
fucking robbed live on air. Record.
Robbed.
Hey, just fuck, calm down, boys. Calm
Robbed.
down.
I've got Tiny Tim over there,
Tiny Tim.
the shifter sitting under the
Oh,
bench.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Tim,
I'm running over there to get this pair of Stilsons.
Oh yeah. Well, over there is Big Tim.
Big Tim, yeah, I'm getting Big Tim.
Yeah. so-
Big Tim's big enough to turn the Earth off his axis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some fucking big shifters around this joint.
Yeah. See, only the best.
They came in the workshop, didn't they?
So back to the Autel thing. Do they do like they probably won't, but do they do something like that?
Cabinet.
Like the Zeus, like a full setup?
I'm not sure. I'm not really 100% sure. Like everywhere I've ever worked, it's either been the Autel or what's the other brand?
G-Scan.
No.
Is G-Scan still around?
Yeah.
Are they any good? I know they were.
We used to have an auto for Kia, I know that much. Kia used to have an
Well, but
auto thing.
G-Scan.
Launch is the other brand.
Oh yeah.
Which I wasn't a
G-Scan.
big. Yeah.
G-Scan was originally made by Hyundai.
Oh, yeah, it was a J scanner. That was the Hyundai Kia had
yeah.
J scan tools.
Wasn't
And-
G-Scan factory Holden
No, it was
No.
factory Hyundai.
Hyundai, was it?
Yeah, yeah, because like you plug it into this car, a
I forgot
Commodore,
what it was called.
and
Tech
it'd
2.
come up with a different
That's it, yeah.
Tech 2. That was Commodore. That was
That's
Holden.
Commodore, yeah. Fucking little prick.
Which you don't. You can get that software on your computer now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick, you used to be able to get it back then. as well.
I reckon go on Autel. With all the shit you can do with them if you get the higher end ones.
Yeah.
Maxi Com Ultra Light, hey?
What's that one? Is that
Maxi
the Autel?
Sense Elite, yeah.
Yeah.
How much?
I don't know.
Don't say.
No,
Don't
I want
say.
to
I'm not
hear
going to
it.
say.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Break it.
They've got so many different variants. It's
30 grand.
What?
No, I'm just no, that's a fucking United
For that, I'll
States.
buy half a set of sockets off Snap-on.
Oh, there's one here for $669 from Amazon.
Yeah, that'll good.
from Amazon.
Maxi Com.
For how much? $69.
No, 669.
669,
Yeah.
not 6,069.
No, $669.
Well, there's something wrong with
Yeah,
that.
that's not a
Yeah,
genuine.
that's what it's, what did you say? Did you say Timu?
No, this is Autel.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Burson.
I think there is.
I think Burson's does launch.
Hmm.
Or
Oh.
Autel. One of the
Well,
two.
we'll have to look into that after the end of this
Yeah,
month.
and look at the box it comes in. That's fucking not Autel.
What? Is
What
it
do you
on?
mean?
the box behind it.
What? Just a case?
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll let them guys argue over
You
that
fuck
shit
you
over
mean?
there.
Just
That's
a
got Timu written all over it.
just a globe. It's just a fucking
It'll be a clone tool.
just a plastic case, mate.
Interesting.
Autel Australia. Let's fucking have a look. This is a real interesting podcasting story, guys.
Yeah. Well, this is
Oh,
see, this
Maxi
is what I
Sense
mean. This
Ultra
is,
Series. That's what we want.
this is where like
Top of the
we
line.
know that we do our best shows when we have someone on that we can ask some questions.
You know it's expensive when they just tell you contact us for best deal.
Pretty sure you can actually do key cutting and fucking everything with
Or
it.
you can cut keys with it, can you?
Or not with the scan tool itself, obviously.
I was
but
going to say, fuck that.
You can
Yeah,
get
that's
the key.
good.
You
Stick
can
it in,
get the key
stick
cutter.
it in holes.
You can get the key cutter and all that.
So like an electric
And
pencil sharpener.
it'll program it, and they do heaps of shit. But I've only ever used or had one Autel, but that was 10 years ago.
Yeah, I had
Yeah, I
an
don't
Autel
know.
in another workshop, and I had a launch in another workshop. I didn't like the launch.
I didn't like the launch either.
You're gonna have to contact somebody. They're not giving me a price.
Dayford.
Mm.
Well, maybe we can get David on here again.
Oh, he's gonna fucking cum his pants over Audis again.
That's okay. It's okay. He can
Actually,
do that.
he saved us the other day on a Volkswagen
Which one?
injector seals.
Of course he
yeah,
did.
Yuck.
He's
Oh,
like, no,
what did he do?
I've done these before. I know they're supposed to be some
This, and
fiber
this. and-
washer
yeah.
and this and that, whatever else. But like, but this one's got these fucking brass ones.
Yeah,
Like,
two.
no, they're wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So basically, we found out that somebody else had been in there
Oh,
before
so he
us,
fixed it.
and yeah,
Oh, he fixed
and-
the issue it was having.
Well, it was having a couple of
Was
issues.
this the black one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's having a couple of issues, but anyways, we fixed that. This week's all been about headaches, all right?
Oh,
So last week,
has it ever?
well,
Fuck you,
we've got
Maserati.
we've got a D-Max sitting on a hoist over here. A D-Max? Is it D-Max?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
D-Max. Yeah, fuck it. We went through this before.
It's a demon.
Went
I
through
think it is.
the D-Max sitting on a hoist over
I
here.
think it is.
We're putting the motor in, and we're talking
The
about this the other week.
4JJ one.
4JJ, yep.
Not that it
And-
needs it.
Well, it does, but it doesn't. But it does.
Just needs a rear main. Doesn't have one at the moment.
Anyways, so we're waiting on a motor for it. They send us a motor before the car got here, and because we didn't have the car, we didn't
Yeah,
look at the
didn't-
motor. We
didn't
just
see
went,
it.
"Yep, no worries. We know what we ordered." I pulled it apart, pulled it out of the wrapping, and went, "Oh, for fuck's sake! They've sent me a two-wheel drive
Manual.
manual
Or auto or something?
yeah, auto because that's manual.
It's two-wheel drive is the problem, I think, isn't it?
Two-wheel
Some
drive
sort of fucking
manual.
wrong.
Two-wheel drive auto, and it needs to be a four-wheel drive manual. So I'm like, shit. So I ring them up and I say, hey, guys, this has happened. You've sent me this, and I wanted this. This is what I've ordered. This is, And they went, yep, no worries. My bad. We will get you another motor. So they pick up the two-wheel drive motor. They take that. All right, sweet. That's out of my hair. Cool. And then I'm like, where's the other motor? They've picked it up already. Why isn't there another one
Yeah.
here? On Thursday, we make a couple of phone calls and we get this, about that.
Thursday last week, this is.
Yeah, Thursday last week. About that. And we're like,
We fucked it in
what,
shipping.
what do you mean? They dropped the motor. So we're like, far out. So on Friday, I was onto the supplier again saying this, and they're like, okay, we'll look into it. We'll get something
But
happening.
then it turned up on the truck anyway.
On Monday morning, a motor has turned up here on a truck, and I was like, fuck, they sorted that shit out quick. And I went out there and I looked at this motor, and the whole side of it was just, you could see that the pallet had collapsed, it's been dropped, the oil
Coolant
filter's
pissing out of it.
bent. They've
It's totally fucked up.
fucked it, yeah. So we said, nah, I'm not taking delivery of that, take it back, send it back, rah, rah, rah. Tuesday morning comes around, another delivery driver, another truck, same fucking engine.
He walks into my workshop and says, I got a V8 diesel for you. I'm
Yeah.
just like, what are you,
He said
V8
the same
diesel?
thing to you, didn't he?
I'm
Well,
like,
yeah, he
V8
did.
diesel. I'm like, what are you talking? I'm like, no, I got no motor here, mate. Probably for a next door thinking, oh, this is another one of your motors, like probably doing a Land Cruiser or something. Someone was coming in, and then turns out, no, it wasn't a V8 diesel. It was a 4-cylinder diesel,
Yeah. So
put on the paperwork incorrectly.
So again, we chased this down yesterday. Like it took us 48 hours again to try and work this out. So Wednesday, Thursday, Sarah was on the phone backwards and forwards, and
That's
we ended
smart.
up
Get
we
Mrs.
ended up
Wilson on the case.
yeah, we ended up finding it and getting it all sorted. The motors turned up today. The bloke's got out and gone, I've got a V8 diesel for you. For fuck's sake.
Why do they? What?
And he's like, oh, the pallet's a bit sketchy. It wants to fall over. And I'm like, I'm looking at this before. They better not have just wrapped it up.
They've
don't they?
wrapped it up
They've
different.
given us another motor. It's got a different engine number. Like I checked the invoice. Everything's sweet. Cool. So now we've got that sitting here. Then we had an issue yesterday where we'd ordered a part, and the part was meant to be here on the 8
Turn
o'clock
up a different
run.
workshop.
Went to a different workshop. So we're tailored automotive, right, on the Central Coast. There
Tailoring
is-
automotive needs to. Tailoring your automotive needs or something.
Yeah,
What's it called?
tailoring your service needs.
Yeah, tailoring your.
And now there is a Taylor Autos,
fucking dogs.
right? Like,
Sorry.
yeah, I get you guys. You want to open up a business and that. Even the logo looks a little bit similar
I'm
to it.
surprised that when they applied for that business name,
It's,
it didn't go, nah.
Yeah,
Because I've done it in the past
too close.
with
like,
my last name. So my last name's Pace,
yeah,
and I wanted Pace Performance,
pace,
PACE.
yeah, pacemakers.
And it wouldn't let me do it. But after ringing them and asking them, there's a PAC Performance,
Oh.
PAC
Oh, yeah,
in Sydney that do rotaries, PACE, Pace. It's too close. You can't have it.
What?
Well, that
That's
was
weird.
That was what happened when we tried to register our company and all that with this, and then we had to, oh no, you can't have that. That name's too close to this name, and blah 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 blah. So then we're like, far out. So then we had to go back to the drawing board. But yeah, for this to have opened, like I guess, like where our registered name is Tailored Automotive Services,
Yeah.
right? But we use for the advertising Tailored Automotive on all our documents and whatnot that it has to be. It's Tailored Automotive Services. So yeah, I want to actually go and speak to this bloke and say, hey man, like, because this isn't the first time it's happened. He's only been open for a couple of months, and this isn't the first time it's happened. And really, drivers should look at their fucking invoices.
But that's just lazy from the driver.
It was clearly
That's not his fault.
invoiced to me. It was clearly our part. So
But he should have just come shoot you a message and say, hey, rang you and said, hey, someone's been dropped off here for you.
well, he didn't look at it until later.
Yeah, but
I think there was a
used to-
young fella on, and not the boss wasn't there or something.
I used to cop it at the last place I used to work for.
Yeah.
Same thing. There was two companies
yeah,
with East Coast in their name,
yeah.
and it was non-stop. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous to the point where we actually changed to an acronym.
Yeah,
It's
acronym.
just letters
Acronym.
Yeah.
or whatever it is. Yeah, because it was just you would order something and it'd always be you'd ring him up. What the fuck's going on? Like, we've delivered it. No, you haven't. And it was just
Well, that was what happened yesterday.
Was so far.
Oh yeah, they've delivered it. The lady or the man behind the desk was serving a lady, and I'm like, was that me? Did I speak to a lady this morning?
Well, you came in
And then I
and talked to
came
me. I'm like,
I came in to
nothing, you
check
got
your
delivered.
desk because we get a lot of people that walk into your office, obviously. But no, and then
Every
I'm
third
like,
customer.
no, it's not here, man. And then I said, can you do me a favor? I actually said to him, can you do me a favor? There is a Taylor Autos at Long Jetty. Can you please check that for me? And he rings me back 10 minutes later and goes, yeah, you were right. Fuck's sake. So then I had to send El Jefe out on a drive, go
On
and
a
pick that
drive.
up. And then this morning she sent me two messages, one on Facebook and one on my phone, and said, don't forget to get the fuel line out of the
You
back.
forgot.
I did.
Oh, you fucking
Turd.
So she came up and dropped it off, and I did some work. But yeah, and then like this week, it's just been. I just felt like we've chased our ass. Finally,
this week, yeah.
finally today has
Wonder
actually
why.
made.
What's the common denominator here? Who's missing?
Hato.
Don't give him a fucking big head.
Should we ring him?
Yeah, let's ring him. Let's ring
ring
the
him.
tall prick.
Yeah, let's see what's going on.
But yeah, no,
I'll plug my phone.
while he does that and sorts his phone out. But yeah, this week everything we
Shit
touched
fight,
just
yeah.
went to shit, and then
Yeah, I know.
trying to get parts.
Had the
today,
same thing next door.
Oh, these, we had 3 or 4 different cars that are basic cars that we have here all the time.
Yeah.
That we can always get parts for.
Couldn't
Yeah.
get parts for.
Nah, we need this part. Nah, I can't get it.
Yeah, it's been, yeah, and you know what? At the end of the day, we're looking at the account, and only small amounts of money were going in, and I'm like, come on, man! Like, we've got this work here, and Alex is looking at the accounts because she does the accounting, and she's like, I've got to pay this, and I've got to pay that, and I've got to pay this, and I'm like, yeah, just pay it. There's money coming in, but just pay what you got to do. And now today, finally.
Everything got reconciled.
Yeah, well, heaps went out today. Like,
Yeah.
there is not a single car here waiting. Well, sorry, everything. What am I saying?
Pretty much everything's up to date.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Like that. The only thing here is the motor.
Yeah,
We
that's
had
it.
we had a whole heap of cars here that we were just having troubles getting parts for. So there was a lot of
Backlog.
workshop money
Yeah.
tied up in parts and so on and so
Yeah.
forth until it was a bit of a cluster.
Like, I'm still taking home about 6 job cards to go home and quote, email, catch up on what I was trying to
Yeah.
do today. So bloody Sarah and taking half days on Fridays, it's just ridiculous.
It's
Not on.
It's not on.
Nah.
Let's give Tor Timber a buzz.
Yeah.
Talk to him, but let's go. Let's
If
see.
you're listening, mate, we're ringing you.
Do you reckon he's gonna answer?
No, I don't reckon he will. And if he does, he'll be pissed. Drunk.
That'd be funny.
He'll say something stupid.
Yeah.
We have been missing him, but
Yeah,
it's
we
very
have
quiet. And
It's very a lot less
Oh, it's
hostile.
ringing. It's ringing again. It's ringing. Shh. Who's gonna say hi? I'm gonna say hi.
You should say hi. It's your phone.
we're not on the podcast.
Hello.
Hey man, what's going on?
Not much. Just at Macca's having some food. Well, I've finished, but yeah.
Macca's?
doing?
You're on holidays, man. You don't eat at Macca's while you're on holidays. Uh-oh.
You're gonna go out.
Brother,
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're on the.
You're live on the podcast, brother.
Hey.
Hey, my dude.
Ah,
You're
Hi.
live. How are we?
good.
He's gone quiet now.
He's gone quiet.
Yeah,
I'm on the
see?
What I
podcast.
said
I'm on the
before he
podcast.
picked up, I said, you're not on the podcast.
We were just talking about how much we missed you, and
Oh, yeah.
we thought we'd call you and say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brendan's
Your
just
4JJ1's turned up, brother, so hurry up and
Finally, the 4JJ turned up today.
Well, get it done.
Will.
You got a week.
get back. Yes, boss.
Yes, boss. I'll get it. We'll get it sorted. So how's it been up there? How's the weather?
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Sunny.
good. Good. Yeah, cool. All right, one-liners. We got one-liners here.
Yeah, cool.
All right. How's the fam?
Yeah, good.
Oh,
fuck's sake.
how's your young bloke snoring before?
Oh yeah, Jacko snoring in the back of the car.
Jesus. Sound like a chainsaw.
Did you hang up on me?
No?
Oh no. Did you hear Jacko snoring?
Where?
When you sent us a snap of Jacko snoring in the back of your car,
Oh, yeah.
he was on fire.
Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Father like son.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's gone into his shell. Franklin the turtle.
Oh, I should talk to Bree. Is Bree there?
Yeah, she's talking.
Oh, she's talking. All right, fine. I was going
At
to
least
say
someone is.
we get more of a conversation out of Bree than you.
No.
Oh.
Probably.
We thought we were going to get a drunk hater who's going to be on the piss. We thought we might get a
How's-
conversation out of him.
I was driving the morning.
Hudson.
Huddy, that's it. Huddy pointing out the Prado, random Prado parked in a car
Chris's
park.
car.
That's Chris's car.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, see, he loves me.
He does.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We'll let you go, brother.
yeah, we'll let you
enjoy
go
your
because you're
Maccas.
boring.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
About time we took the wife out to dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. To the somewhere fancy.
Yeah, that's it. All
All
right.
right.
All right, enjoy your holidays, brother.
Enjoy your week off, mate. Whole week.
Yeah. Yep.
Love you. Bye.
See you, mate. Bye.
See ya.
That was boring.
It was all talkative until you went fucking. He went. Oh, well, the podcast.
oh, fuck.
That was such tato.
Yeah.
He does it all the time.
So if you ring him back in 10 minutes and I go, oh, podcast finished. Hey, go on, man. What's going on? And then get him
he
chatting.
won't shut up.
He's the same when cameraman comes in and does the stuff here.
Yeah. I'm
the
surprised.
second that camera starts recording, Hayden just shuts
He's
up
been
and
But pretty-
fucks off.
He got a good photo. Like this photo
Yeah.
he put up this week. He got a good photo of him with a big smile on his face. I was like, how did he do that?
He must not have seen.
He must have been sitting over there and like
camouflage.
Yeah, he's got his
hiding.
camouflage thing over and his lens sticking
It's
over, and
just
he goes,
sitting in
"Hey,
the
no,
pile of
wait, what's
tyres.
going on?"
He was in his ghillie suit for sure.
Yeah, that's it. Gilly
But he's
suit.
Hayden's been pretty good on the podcast, like just chipping and like jumping
When
in.
was the last time he was on the podcast?
Yeah, but like one of the last times he was when we had the cross-threaded episode when it was just the boys, it was pretty good.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, we need to get him on for that. But he's always working on a Friday night.
Oh yeah,
He keeps fucking shit up.
Keep stealing your business, mate.
Nah, I don't think.
We need the help.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, we're okay.
We need the help.
yeah. He even stole one of my jobs.
Oh.
Even given one of my jobs, guys couldn't get it
Sore
done.
point. Hey, I didn't want it.
Not at all. I don't give a shit.
I didn't want it. I'm looking at it now, and I'm still looking at it, going,
Fuck.
"Why?"
That's it.
But yeah, I've still got a trailer. Oh,
Your trailer's still not finished.
sorry, I'm still recovering from that.
Bong cough.
Wow,
Vape
no.
cough.
Vape cough, yeah. You know, trailer's still not finished. The bloke's not in a hurry for it, so it was sort of like, all right, I'll get to it when I can.
Yeah.
And
Haven't
then
got to it.
I think I got an hour on it, and
There's still tools all through it.
yeah, I'll get back to it.
Because I was trying to find shit. Yeah, I was trying to
gotta
find
move
shit
it.
yesterday, and I was like, "Where the fuck's all this, Sarah?" And she goes, "I don't fucking know." I'm like, "You need to get this cunt to put his tools
Yeah.
away."
No.
You come hunting for a Milwaukee battery today. You
Yeah.
walked laps around the workshop. What are you looking for? A fucking Milwaukee
I'm
battery.
looking for one of my batteries. This cunt keeps stealing.
Me? Wow. Pretty sure.
And
I
they're all
set
your
up-
batteries, I use.
I set up the Milwaukee grease gun today.
Oh yeah, how'd it go?
I nearly blew the seals out of the fucking tail shaft.
What on? Why do you need the Milwaukee grease?
Because
gun?
it's been sitting under there
No
next
one's
to
used
the
it.
Blue Point one.
Yeah, but because you don't need
The
to.
hand pump one, fuck that. If I can pull a trigger.
Yeah, but you literally will blow the seals out of shit.
Yeah, well, once I learnt that you can turn it right down, it's actually got the gearbox thingy on it, so you can select speed high or
Oh, you
low.
can turn it down.
Yeah, so once
right.
I did the first one, and I've gone bang, it's gone pump, and it's just gone. It just blew grease out everywhere. I went, oh, I didn't turn that down.
Whoops.
Turn that right.
Well,
Yeah.
imagine haven't I got to grease something on that thing?
Oh, you'll blow the trundles. You'll literally blow the trundles in the next week.
Yeah. Well,
You didn't even know what a trundle was. You
No.
go past it. I knew what a trundle was before you.
yeah, but you're a suspension bloke.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, but you're old as fuck.
we'll take it up with Snappy first.
light
Well,
bulbs
not,
just
not
gone-
Snappy
light
first, but
bulbs just going off in Brendan's head.
so I've got
Fucking tell me about fucking playing with shit.
Yeah. It
So I've
runs-
got a Blue Point TK tester. You good?
You don't want to inhale that
Your
one?
mouth's up here, brother.
Oh, he's just spilled.
You just spilled it fucking everywhere. TK testers kept getting false positives with my.
Correct.
So make sure if
What was
you
that?
have
You
got
don't know how to use it.
a Blue Point.
Well, we're gonna take it up with because. Yeah, my one, I tested with my one because it's just weird that every car that you were testing with it, you were like, fuck, it's got a head gasket issue. And I was like,
Huh?
it
you talking about?
didn't come back with a little water leak, okay? Not, anyways. So
got a blown head.
we sort of looked at it yesterday and we figured out that the one was and
So I think it's the Blue Point fluid. So my fluid, like mine's about a month, 2 months old at
No,
times.
Yeah.
Out of date, mate.
And it's supposed to be blue.
there's no date on the fluid.
Fucking joking.
Wow.
But yeah, in the bottle, brand new, it's supposed to be blue.
Yeah, right.
Mine's just in the bottle jet green. So every time I've used it, I've put it in there and I've just sat there and pumped
It's
it.
always
and pumped
been
it and
green.
pumped it till it went back to blue. And it wasn't until that fucking Hilux.
Yeah.
And Chris went, hang on about, let's just try this one. Well, his one's fucked, so that's why I ended up buying one.
Yeah, I'm going to buy another one of them ones.
Yeah,
But then
yours
I ended up putting
fucking
his
well used,
TK fluid in my tester
and it came up sweet.
and it come up fucking sweet. So if you got a Blue Point TK tester and
Now,
your
it's
fluid's
funny.
green in the
You know-
bottle, maybe
you know-
talk
you
to.
know, the funny thing is, he was trying to tell me my fluid was off.
I was not. I was not. Maybe.
Never.
So yeah, if it's green in the bottle, maybe have a chat to your
Yeah.
snap-on rep
Yeah.
and just question it because I was
But
getting a
again,
lot of false positives. With it.
Again, oh, it's still dripping out on the beard. Again, we will also have a chat to Mitch and just make sure that we are using it correctly. Because
Might
yes,
Give an update next episode,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. that's it.
because
We'll talk about overheat.
sometimes we need to be taught how to use things.
Yeah. Talk about overheating. So remember the 86 that was overheating and carry on in the race team?
Yeah.
Sweet since I put that new motor in it.
Well, of course, you put a new motor in it.
Yeah,
But
so
did
it
they
was-
find out what was wrong with the old one?
No, I have no idea. I don't think it's been stripped down enough, and so it's definitely blown head or blown cracked motor or something.
Yeah, okay.
Because he spoke to a couple other race teams and he goes, "Yeah, I've seen it where they run sweet for 2 events. They just get hot. They just get hotter and hotter, and they keep putting lap times down, but they just keep getting hotter and hotter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
right.
But yeah, so he reckons there's got a cracked head or something in internal or something.
Makes
Well,
sense. It's a
they're
Subaru
a factory.
motor.
Yeah, they're a factory engine, and they're getting
Yeah,
the ass
Ring
flogged
it,
out of them.
yeah.
yeah,
They're on limiter non-stop.
yeah.
But the other, did you see the other one came back like last weekend? The one that got crushed.
Yeah, he just got it picked up. Yeah, he's going testing tomorrow with it.
Yeah, it looked good. Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's going testing tomorrow with it. Yeah,
What's tomorrow? Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah,
Is that? Oh, he put it in the trailer.
Yeah,
the
it's in the
trailer's
trailer.
He's going tomorrow. Yeah, he's getting
Yeah, okay.
testing. Going down and testing.
All right. Cool. Oh, it's the 17th tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah,
All day.
Yeah. No, there's a like a test and what is it? A test and sponsor ride day down at
Eastern Creek.
Eastern Creek.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll be down there with 86.
Yeah. Sweet. Oh, it won't be far. I might go. On.
Go down and get a ride, mate. You
Yeah.
wouldn't? Would you even fit in one of them?
Oh, I'd fit in them, but I wouldn't be able to get out of it in 10 seconds. I'll tell you that much.
Fucking
Lube
awful,
him up.
Fucking awful things to
Oh,
get in and out of.
No, but see, these boots.
Yeah,
Are made for walking.
I'm bootless whenever I hop into any of the race cars.
Well, I reckon if I had like proper race shoes on, because normally got to tuck my steel toe cap around the roll bar, and if that wasn't there,
I just go shoeless.
That's
if
like
I
getting out of the queue. Getting in's not too bad.
yeah, but
Getting out every time that fucking steel cap gets caught.
yeah,
And it fucks you every time.
correct, and that's yeah.
My first week at this job, I had to hop into a Toyota 86 that was getting driven by a jockey, I swear. It was so small. I'm a big unit. Just gets wedged into this car. It was awful.
You know what I've worked out as I get older? I
What?
fucking hate low cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Four
all about
drives.
it when I first got my P's.
Yeah,
My
same.
old Daewoo Nabira, got
I
the
had
old gas axe out. And
Double SLs in the front of in my VH Commodore,
Yeah.
but
no,
like
they popped.
Low cars are anything for track only now.
oh yeah, well even like when they come like so even the Mercedes, right?
Yeah.
Mrs. drives a CLA 45,
Yep.
AMG, and fuck, I used to love driving the thing, right? Like a year ago.
Yeah.
Now I look at it and I go,
It's a workout getting in and out.
I don't want to get into that. Mind you, I'm probably 13 kilos heavier.
Yeah.
Not probably am.
Exactly. To the
Yeah, so exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Like I so much prefer my Prado or
Yeah.
a four-wheel drive, something I can just
Yeah.
walk into
The
rather than.
the Prado's so fucking comfy.
Mm-hmm.
You just step in.
Well,
it's just
I-
there.
Sarah told me something this morning when she had to drive that Y62. She goes,
Oh yeah.
I could trade Betty in for that.
No, she said no. She didn't say
Really?
she'd trade
Trade
Betty
back.
in. She said she'd give Betty
Yeah,
back
back
to
to
Chad
Chad.
and get one of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
my
apart,
ears pepped up then. I'll buy Betty. I've already told that. Never get rid of that.
I'm by. No, she said she'd give.
Yeah, she'd
Chad,
give Chad Betty and
Betty.
then she'd get him was.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
they
how's
just need an interior
For
update.
those that don't know, Betty's a FTE, factory FTE 100 series. Very, very, very,
Immaculate.
yeah.
They're very well looked after.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot better than a daughter's 80 series.
Which is still,
Actually, she stopped in today and I seen that she's in an MG.
again,
Yeah,
Again.
because the car went away again. Didn't you see what they
Oh,
did
that's
to
right. They
they-
So she was involved in an accident, right?
Yeah.
It got a scratch the size of a 50-cent piece on it. It's an old 80 series with fuck paint. Like, they weren't worried about it, but they were like, no, we're going to take it. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Anyways, they took it, and
Painted the wrong
when it came back, it was fucking worse than when they took it. You know, so like even we looked at it, it had faded paint, right?
Yeah.
The typical 80 series paint, you know, where all the clear coat had gone. And it was
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
just painting a Raptor.
They tried to polish it.
There's nothing to polish.
I know. So what's the polish done? It's just sat on top of the paint, and like it's now like it was a greeny color car, and now it's a greeny white-ish car because it's got swell marks from polish that's just gone into the powdery paint.
And to top it off, when they come and took the car,
What about when they dropped the car off?
was it when they dropped the car off? Was it?
Yeah.
He got done speeding. Was
No, on his phone.
it? On his phone.
Got
That's it.
done on his phone driving up the freeway.
Oh,
Dropping the car off. Got done on his phone.
So they were coming to pick the car up again, and Mrs. Wilson came out and said, "Send a truck.
yeah.
I don't want anybody driving the car."
Yeah, well, Mrs. Wilson says something like that. Anything in that tone of voice,
You do it.
you don't fuck around. You hop to it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
No,
so
that's it. Just paint it, wrap just wrap
yeah,
the coat it.
fucking oath.
I would have just taken the money and said, no, I'll just get it painted somewhere else.
Yeah,
wrapped it.
Yeah. Anyways, it was just a stupid thing. Even the
Yeah.
bar that was scratched, just looked horrible, and it looked So, anyways, they've taken it back down. I don't know what they're going to do with it to fix it. Honestly, I think to fix it, they're going to have to spray a whole heap of it, but nothing of it will match up. So, wow. He's just feeding us drinks.
Yeah, just feeding us drinks.
So next week, what do we think we can do next week? I'm still trying to get El Jefe on, but next week won't happen because we've got the kids. So
No, I have no idea.
yeah. Well,
We'll have a chat.
we wanted to see about getting Chad back on for round 2 because he's still got stuff up there.
Yeah.
But this week he was. We'll
Recovering.
give shout out to Chad. I hope
Yeah.
you're feeling better, mate.
Yeah.
Um,
Had a chemo cycle this week, didn't he?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
if you're feeling up to it, mate, next week you let us know and hit us up, and we got you on.
Yeah, maybe we can, if that doesn't work out, we can have
And
a
then
chat to Josh maybe, see if he wants to come on
something,
again.
Something was chucked at you today, wasn't it? Didn't I hear a idea come out of Mrs. Wilson's mouth?
Oh, the other day when you're away,
So I'm
She's
away
gonna-
I'm away from a cruise.
she's gonna get her Mrs. Wilson and her best friend Chrissy to jump on board and grill me. It sounds
Yeah,
like
apparently
it.
they were going to question you,
Sounds like we
and
get grilled.
so I think it'll be interesting.
I was like a hot fish on a fucking barbecue. I was going, no, you two are crazy. I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
having
they
that."
are crazy.
I'll be here, but I'll be sitting on that lounge.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have a pair of headphones on.
on the
Watching-
casting couch.
Yeah, I'll be, no. No. I'm going to sit back and relax and just watch it all
I'll tell you
unfold.
what, there's a camera crew involved. I'm not here.
No, but see, I want to be involved in that. Like
Yeah.
that's something. Oh yeah.
But then
Well,
she goes, "Oh,
depending
you
on-
still have to run the soundboard." I'm just like, "Oh, come."
How's that going to
Depending
work?
on
No, no,
where
no.
you are, but we
Yeah.
may be able to call.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my phone with me.
Don't throw these shuckers out at me.
I'm gonna have my phone
That
with
just
me.
fucked him.
He's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, with that fucking bang Ted, bro.
Shuckers,
Yeah,
bro. Shuckers.
because obviously I'm gonna have my laptop and phone with me because I don't go anywhere about
Course.
that. So, actually, I don't know if I told the missus I was taking a laptop, but she's got to know. Got to know.
Take the Xbox as well, mate.
You need it to download all your GoPro footage.
Yeah.
Take the Xbox as well, mate.
Well, we were meant to go to 4 ports, right? When we went away
Yeah.
on this cruise. But because we were sorry, when I say 4 ports, we were meant to go to 1 twice. So one on the way, on the way back. And that was Nemea. And at the moment, there's a whole coup going on in Nemea. So
Is it?
the place has pretty much been burnt down from what I can understand.
There's
So
probably some government overthrow or something.
So we got a email last week saying, okay, this is the new itinerary. We're going to 2 places. So we've got 3 days at sea, 1 day ashore, 3 days at sea, 1 day ashore, 3 days at sea. And I'm like, okay. And they haven't, apparently we can demand or ask for our money back.
You
But
should be able to get a percentage of money back.
but
for
I
sure.
It's a
still want
holiday. Take it.
I still want to go on a holiday, and I'm
Yeah.
still going for the experience, especially with the kids. They haven't been on one
Are you
yet.
doing anything Fiji wise?
We're going to Vila.
Yeah.
So, and we've already booked a whole day thing. I
Last
think.
time we went, we did. Went to Villa, and we went to an island, and it was just like a snorkeling island.
Yeah.
But they got a full pub set up on the island.
Oh, so
Beers,
Brendo sorted.
Yeah, I think it was Bintang. No, I can't remember what the beer was.
Do they have hard solo?
No,
Hard
I don't know.
radio?
It was before all that happened. It was beautiful. It was so good. Just sitting back, copping massages from this
Oh yeah,
Sheila.
yeah. Oh, was it?
Water was I've never seen water like it. And
Oh,
it was
wait.
like a warm bath.
So we're going to the Blue Lagoon. So it's like a lake, but it's blue.
Yeah, right.
The photos look pretty cool. And then we're doing some other stuff too on the same day, but I don't know. What are you playing with?
I don't know. There's a little gold thing. I'm just
You're stroking.
Yeah, just stroking it.
You-
Both
You're-
areas picked up pretty quick.
Yeah. You're more fidgety than I am today.
No, I don't know what's going on.
You need.
You're stressing about this fucking challenge, aren't
I'm not stressing. I'm just fucking a little.
Whose idea was this?
you? You're not stressing.
It's the
Yeah, a little
wife's.
bit.
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
wife.
that's it. Yeah, it makes sense. We got to do it anyway, so might as well give it a crack.
All right, get into it.
But the wife did say, "Oh, you don't have to stop drinking. Just cut down a little bit." I'm like, "Oh, I'll just stop it for see how long I can go."
You're an idiot.
So,
No, no. I want to challenge myself though. I want
So
to
we've-
challenge myself.
well, with this challenge that's
Cutting
coming
down's
up,
a challenge in itself.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to cut back, obviously, because not only am I drinking a lot at night, but it fucking costs.
Yeah.
Especially
and-
when you're fucking drinking solos.
But you know what?
He makes his
Well,
own at home though.
Yeah,
true.
I use the Soda Stream with a sugar-free
Solo
syrup,
mix, yeah.
solo syrup, and vodka
Yeah.
in my workout cup.
That's outrageous. You have to get another one now.
That's using your fucking noggin, rocking up to the gym with your workout cup
Yeah.
full of fucking hard
So,
solos.
so one of the workout shops up here that I normally go to, like the nutrition stores or whatever, they brought out a cup with a screw-on cap and a straw. So
Oh yeah, I've seen you have that cup.
yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's seen me have that cup lately.
Yeah.
And I remember,
I've seen you that cup quite a few times.
I remember my brother-in-law,
put it down.
Question
my
that.
brother and my sister-in-law came up from Sydney, and I was just walking around sipping on my cup, and then I walked over to the bar area and I said, "Oh, does anybody want a drink?" And I started pouring myself a drink, and she's looking at me going, "This whole time you're drinking, I thought you were drinking a protein shake, so I didn't want to be rude." And I was like, "Oh shit, sorry."
Nah, you need to get a Yeti beer mug, mate.
Yeti beer mug. Actually, someone told me to get one of those Yeti can coolers because they're pretty cool and pretty cool. Get
Yeah,
it?
if you drink a lot of cans, they are. If you drink a lot of 375 mils, they're good.
Well,
But if you-
it'll keep it warm for like
It'll keep it cold.
for like
You
6
don't want
hours.
to keep it warm. Yeah, it keeps it cold for a fair.
I
Yeah,
think everybody
that's
should
what-
be drinking cans. Big can, better.
Beer in a can is superior.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
I love canned beer.
Yep.
Beer sucks.
Beer's I love
You
beer.
need to unbolt your vagina.
Yeah, I'm bold.
Unbolt my vagina.
Yep.
Okay, when I work out how to do that,
Well, when you do, then we'll get your balls out of
Well,
I'll Hefe's bag.
I'm not having beer sucks. I guess so.
beer's good.
You know what? I'll probably go why I don't like beer. And I don't think my dad listens to these, but my dad was a pretty heavy drinker. He's like, how old am I now? He's probably near 30 years sober.
Yeah, right.
Fuck. Good on him.
And my nieces, I think, don't hold me to this if my family's listening, like 24 or something.
Yeah,
And he hasn't had a smoke for 24 years.
yeah, right.
And no, he might be longer than 30 years sober, you know, because I'm 41 now, so it could be 35.
Sober as in not a fucking drop.
Not a fucking drop. Never didn't have a drop with him on my 18th.
What?
21st. No. And same for a lot of my siblings.
Yeah, right.
So
That's dedication right there.
Hmm.
Good on him.
and he was a beer drinker.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, it's a bit of trauma behind
Yeah,
it. all.
possibly. So,
Yeah.
but I just can't stand the smell or the taste of it. I'm
But
just like, ugh.
compared to hard rated beer is shit.
Yeah, but I do drink one beer a year.
Yeah.
One beer a year, Australia Day, and it's a VB. And it has to be sculled.
Nah, to be honest,
Ice cold and neck.
Yes, exactly.
that my granddad was a VB drinker. So when we went up to Bundaberg for his farewell sort of thing after he passed away, and he had cartons of VB in his shed, and his wife was like, "You need to drink these. You need to get rid of them." So
Ooh, I'd
we
rather
all, but the like Like, you get used. It's funny, right? VV. I thought it was always awful. I had a couple. I'm like, oh, this ain't that bad.
It's got a really strong.
It's got a yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
But
one of
then-
those things. You either love it or hate it.
VB on
I hate
tap.
it.
VB on tap, I don't mind.
Yeah, right.
Like if there's nothing, no Carlton Dry, or there's just weird.
See, I
Weed.
Weird.
Oh, so you said
Don't get excited.
He's
There's
whining
weird,
again.
bougie fucking beers that got bloody lemons and fucking tomatoes and shit. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'll get a VB.
Modern day beer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
No, mountain culture, fucking great, make great, fucking modern day beer.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it too.
No, they do. It's awesome.
I like my. Actually, I'm a little bit jealous of my daughter. Next weekend, she's going up to the Honey Valley with my niece and her boyfriend and Benny,
Yeah.
and they're going vodka tasting.
Oh,
Yeah.
where
And then they're going out in Cessnock, so good fucking luck to that.
oh, fuck that.
Sorry.
You can have that.
Yeah,
Oh, they're going to I forget the
Cessnock?
that's where my sister and brother-in-law. And,
just a bunch of fucking dodgy pubs. It's all in Cessnock.
yeah, my sister and my brother-in-law and my niece are up there. So
I've been to the vodka place that I don't know if it's the same one, but I've been to one in Hunter Valley, one of the boys' Bucks parties.
no, I've never.
That was all infused shit. I didn't really like it.
I did a wine tasting
Overrated.
up there
Ew,
years ago.
ew, brother, why?
Yeah, you were supposed to spit it out.
Yeah, apparently.
No, I'm not a
I
wine
didn't spit
person.
it out. You can fuck that off.
No.
I'm here to fucking
Free grog. I don't care what it tastes like.
Yeah, it was funny. So we on this Bucks party, so we were supposed to go to Aqua Golf, but everyone was late, so we couldn't make Aqua Golf, so we had to skip it. Then we had to go to these taste testings. The vodka taste testing was the worst one. This
Really?
weird, it's this weird infused vodka shit that was shimmery and stuff.
Oh, like I know they've got like gold flakes.
I was
And,
going to
No,
say
but there was like a
The-
full-
The missus
the-
has got
the
a
full-
gold flake fucking
No,
tequila.
this thing is like full like this vodka's got full like shimmery pink shit in it. It looks hectic, but it fucking doesn't taste very good. It was vodka and gin or something. I was like, this shit.
yuck.
And then we went to there's vodkas and there's gins and there's all just spirit place. Then we went to this other place, the cider house. I've been there before, and I know the Buck very well, and I know like cider, like sweet cider. And I was like, you fucked up here. This is not sweet cider. This is like the whiny fucking dog shit cider.
Yeah.
But like, so he's like there, and he's just I saw his face. I was like, oh, you're regretting this, aren't you?
Yeah.
But so
Yeah, no.
all the boys just left the floats there, and I was just like starting to get a bit sober up. I'm like, fuck this. Just started smashing all this. Actually, I didn't mind it. I don't mind it. It's all right. But
You know, I don't drink wine. I don't.
No.
So you give me enough drinks, I'll drink anything though.
yeah,
Especially, I did one thing I went to. You know, you got the bottle beer bongs.
Yeah.
So I had an empty cruiser bottle that was sitting on the table, and I had a glass of red wine.
oh god,
So I poured the red wine into it, and then did it.
Yeah.
That was horrible. I think that was the night that I may have broken my foot.
that was the most outrageous
Me
thing.
and rum. So when I was underage, not that I'm condoning.
Bundaberg,
No, hypothetically.
Yeah.
hypothetically,
No, is it hypothetically? What's the other word?
allegedly.
Allegedly.
When I first started getting into the party scene as a
Allegedly.
young teenager, I used to rum.
Bundaberg.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bundy Bear. I loved it. Me and me mate, both of us, had a real bad, bad night on
I
rum.
hate
And
this shit.
had
I've never-
the world's biggest hangover and vomiting, and I can't touch it.
No.
Oh, it's
Jesus
Sam Booker
fuck.
for me.
That's Jim,
Really?
That's Jim Beam
That's
for me.
all
for
my
a
dad
while.
drinks.
No, so
Sam Booker. Yeah.
Black Sam Booker.
Any Sam Booker.
So
It's good.
black.
Yeah,
oh.
licorice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had it, but
So
that's like licorice.
Yeah.
I don't know how much.
I was one. I think it was a New Year's Eve or something.
Because Jägermeister exists now, so that took over Sam Booker for everybody usually.
Yuck.
Yellow Galliano.
Yuck. Shut up.
Is that like licorice as well?
It's in the same bottle as, the
Yeah, the
tall-
long
Yeah,
tall
I've
one.
seen
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just fucking drink that. like oil.
Anyhow, shut up. Shut up. Listen. So
Oh yeah, so
I had black Sambuca, right?
Yeah.
I had one shot of black Sambuca.
everyone either loves it or hates it.
I vomited black and had alcohol poisoning for 3 days.
If that's not Sam Booker's fault, it's your fault.
No, it was a liter and a half of Jim Beam before that
That's Jim
that I
Beam's
had.
fault, not
But
Sam Booker.
but the Sam Booker was what I tasted.
Yeah.
It was black. Everything was black.
Yeah.
I had alcohol poisoning. It was fucking horrible. It was when I was just got my license. I was staying at my first girlfriend's house. Her parents were home, and I was that drunk. I was just trying to get to bed and getting naked on the stairs and in the hallway, and it was fucking bad. And now even the smell of it, like my brother, all he has to do is mention it and look at me and go, "Hey, you want a shot of Sam Booker?" No. And he used to, like, before that, he used to give me some sneaky shots before bed. Oh, yeah, have a shot of Sam Booker. Yeah, all right, no worries, I'll have a shot. But now I will not touch the shit. Like black jelly beans, licorice, no fucking way. Get the
So
shit.
you're one of them people that don't buy the black packet, the packet of black jelly beans.
Yeah, no,
Oh, I love them.
Well, you like
Licorice
them or
and
don't
stuff?
like
don't
them?
like them. My dad loves them.
I do.
You don't like licorice?
No,
Oh, I
So
love
the
it.
missus will go to the chemist because, well, when my brother-in-law was living with us, obviously diabetic, so she'd always have all these gels and whatever in the house for him to fucking munch on when he got low sugar.
So
low.
you'd fucking eat his fucking diabetic gel.
Well,
You
no,
fucking
she'd
dog.
make sure that, you know, if she got jelly beans and shit, she'd grab a packet of black jelly beans, and I'd see,
because then no one else would fucking touch them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yuck.
No, I love licorice.
especially red licorice.
It's an hour and a half.
Oh fuck.
Really? And we're speaking about grog, licorice, and
A little bit of
A
cars,
little bit of
and
cars.
a little bit of
Hey,
holidays.
this is what you get.
Oh, drugs. We spoke about drugs.
yeah.
Legal drugs
Legal for me.
for you.
And like, let's talk about the legalities of that, right? So there's still, like, I can only have it at night, right? I
Yeah.
can't have it, like, I can't be sitting here during the
No.
day at work having a vape because it's not right for one.
Yeah.
And it's not for that. It's
No.
for home and
Literally
for
for you to go to
sleeping.
sleep, yeah.
So I can have it at night, and say if I get up in the morning and I drive, right, I'm still going to have traces of THC in my system.
Yeah.
So if I get drug tested, they'll still pull me over. They'll still do everything they have to do. But then I just have to produce. I'm pretty sure they've emailed me a letter.
Yeah.
And a script and all that sort of stuff.
Certificate
So
to
I
say,
can
yeah.
show them. And then as long as it's traces, like if it comes back as
If you've been sitting there fucking sucking,
sucking on, like,
yeah.
you know, I'm sitting in the car sucking on
Yeah.
them. I'm fucked. That's what you can't
Yeah.
be done. So, but then I was speaking to another mate of mine today that was also on it. He weaned himself off. Like, he got on it and it worked, but then he got anxious about it because of the fact that he had a bit of a, I guess, psychotic break.
Yeah.
And he blacked out for 6 days.
Oh,
6 days he didn't know what he was doing, didn't know who he was speaking to, all sorts of shit. And after that he thought, if that happens to me again, he got like 3 speeding fines in that 6 days. If that happens to me again and I do something and and I've got that in my system, then I'm fucked. So
Yeah.
so he said, so I got off it and whatnot. And I guess it's good for some, but bad for others. So,
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's quite funny, but yeah, you
And
wouldn't think it would happen.
and oh shit.
fucking throw that out.
Fucking
It's
hell.
true, he's vaping himself.
And the other,
Allegedly.
like, you've got vape. No, I'm not on a weed
No,
vape.
no,
I'm
no.
on my little.
Yeah, but are they even allowed anymore?
Well, they're still allowed. So you're just not allowed to buy them or sell them.
Yeah, right.
So how'd you get that?
I just had it.
Oh, I bought it before the rules came in, and I bought bulk. No, I bought it before the rules came in and
Yeah.
bought bulk. So
Bulk
now
of
I've got heaps of them. But the funny thing is, right? And I learnt this yesterday too, is you can buy all the stuff to make your own juice for a vape, right? But like, you can buy the flavoring, you can buy all the chemicals, you can buy everything, and you can make your own juice at home, and then you can vape. Right, but if anybody sells you a bottle of juice at any shop, it's a $2.2 million fine or 7 years in jail.
Yeah, right.
But you can walk into that shop that used to sell you the juice and they'll sell you all the stuff to make it. They won't tell you how to make it because they're not allowed to, but they'll sell you all the
That's
stuff
what
to make it.
YouTube's for, though.
Yeah, exactly. YouTube, Google, it'll all be there.
Yeah.
So it's fucking stupid.
So when are you going to start? When are your chemistry lessons starting?
I don't know yet because
Chat GPT.
yeah,
He's got me hooked on it now.
yeah,
Or has he?
it's good. I don't know because I actually like these ones at the moment.
There's a lot less effort, isn't there?
A lot less effort.
You can just put it anywhere as well.
Well, not only that, I don't have to worry about Hato running around pressing the button on it. Can't wait until he gets back and go, hey, sucker.
You just hide it.
It's always in my pocket now because I can leave it in my pocket. It's small. I'm not gonna like
Turn
lean
the
on
button
it.
in your pocket and it burns your fucking thigh.
You know, half the time I lean down, I turn the torch on in my pocket. That's about it. But when I had this in my pocket, yeah, you know, shh, what's that noise? Shit,
fuck, it's on fire.
Yeah, my pocket's on fire. So, but yeah, no, yeah, but I'll wean myself off everything. I want to get back
yeah, we'll just get yourself.
fitness and
Yeah.
and yeah, as I said, today was a different day for me. So
You're
You're
in
a
a good
different man
path.
today, that's
yeah,
for sure.
yeah, and I felt like we accomplished stuff today in the workshop. I felt like I accomplished stuff in the workshop, so it was good. I don't know about them, but
Doesn't matter. Look like you need to put your tools away. One step at a time, Daniel. One step at a time.
Oh, that was. I would love to be in his head right now.
I keep trying to borrow stuff. I can't find it.
well, how about you put it away, and then when you borrow it, you'll know where it is.
No, because
Because then you'll get the shits because you can't find it because you left it
I
scattered
already
across
got
the
shit.
bench.
I said to Sarah the other day, I feel like I'm married. I left something there the other day, and now it's not there. Where is it? And she goes, I put it away.
That's like I've got a magic bench at home. Put something
Oh,
on
we
that
were-
bench.
We were talking about the
Half
fairies.
an hour later, it fucks off.
Yeah, we were talking about the fairies. There's a fairy in my house, and fucking does an amazing
when you
job.
capture it.
Nah, well, when I capture it, we'll get out.
Alrighty.
All right, we're ending on that. Yep.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Next week will be more car related.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, no, we just chuck in one of these every
Yeah,
now and
every now and then. All right. Bye
Catch you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.